Hi everyone, my name is Adam. This is my channel, Adam Sews. This is Friday Sews, and this is what I've been up to this week. So this week has been a bit of a strange one in the sewing room. I've been working my way through lots of things that I am currently halfway through and haven't actually got anything to show for what I've made this week, apart from one thing, which I'll show you in a second. But I am swamped in things that have turned up this week, so this is going to be pretty much Friday Sews, the Happy Mail edition. First of all though, I'll show you what I've made this week, and I'll show you what's been happening in terms of sewing. I have made this caddy, which is giraffes, elephants and the matching coordinates in Everglow, and I have made this caddy, which is from all the different cave things, which I think I might have made last week and in last week's Friday Sews, but I can't remember. But if I haven't, there it is. So that is all I've made this week. I'm halfway through 4 sew together bags, which are the multi-zip pouches, which are going with me to the show next week in Birmingham, NEC. I've been packing all my stuff away. I've got a big, huge box over there, which is full of everything, and I'm looking at it thinking, how the hell I'm going to get that all there? I'll never know. But anywho, I have had some deliveries this week, so I will go through what has turned up. The first thing that turned up was some gorgeous ribbed knit jersey, which is dressmaking fabric, which is to make some t-shirts with, because I want some long sleeved roll neck t-shirts out of this, which is from the lovely Penny from Fabrics by Penny community group on Facebook. If you haven't seen her group and you live in the UK, head over, join the group and have a look at some of the fabrics that she has, because she has the most amazing organic cotton lycras. If you like jersey fabrics, she has these lovely rib knits, she has French terry, she gets denim, she gets linen, she gets cottons. She's got some beautiful Christmas cottons at the moment, and they're super good prices and just really, really nice quality. So that is what's turned up in terms of dressmaking fabric this week. This t-shirt I'm actually wearing is a organic cotton lycra jersey, which is from Fabrics by Penny as well. This I made a little while ago. This is the Sinclair Kai tee, I believe, or Teo tee or something. It's their standard crew neck t-shirt, but it fits like a glove, and it comes in multi-length options because you've got tall, short and standard length. So what else happened this week? I will move on to this amazing parcel which turned up this week. This is from Florida. It has come from the gorgeous and the lovely Jen from Stan Jen Sewing Room. I was really, really cheeky a little while ago, and I said to Jen, I said, there is a de-stash going on a Tula Pink website on Facebook in the US. Is there any way that if I send it to Jen's house, could she forward it on to me, because the seller wouldn't send the parcel to the UK? And Jen said no problem whatsoever, because Jenny is that lovely. And I had basically on a de-stash one of these little half yards of Tula Pink Eden, and it is different elephants, which you can just see on there. So there is the sort of tealy mint colour, the pink and the sort of salmon red. So these went out of print years ago, and they're really hard to come by. I didn't actually know that these prints existed within the Eden range, because I'd never seen them before. So when I won them, I was ecstatic that I'd got them, and I am forever grateful for Jen for sending them to me. And she also sent me a little note, which I will pop up on my pegboard with all my little notes from everyone. And I also got a lovely vintage pattern for her, from Jen, that she included. Because Jen likes to send things that she believes should live in other people's houses. And I have, funnily enough, actually sent out something to Trish this week with something that should live in Trish's house. And I've got some other little piles of stuff over there, which are going to Jen's and to Andra's soon. But this is a vintage men's sleepwear pattern. And this old-fashioned sort of vintage nightshirt here is the one that interests me the most, because I secretly am an 85-year-old man in a 30-something-year-old body, because I really, really want one of these for sleeping in. And I think what I'm going to do is get some really, really nice cotton lawn or something, so it's really super comfy. And I'm going to make my husband one as well, so we can be Ebenezer Scrooge and Bob Cratchit in our nightgowns. And it also reminds us of the episode of Schitt's Creek when Eugene Levy comes in wearing one, and the son in it turns around to him and says to him, best wishes to Bob Cratchit, which always makes us laugh every time we see that episode. But anyway, it's an inside joke. If you've seen Schitt's Creek, you'll understand completely. So besides that, I also had another parcel turn up this week from Steel City Fabrics, which is this company here. They are on Instagram, Facebook, the internet, whatever, if you're in the UK. They sell some amazing fabrics. They were having an end of bolt sale, and they had some Tula, so I grabbed the ones that were on sale, which are these end of bolts. I've got them all before, but they are, when she puts the end of bolts on, they're always a really good deal, and they were the ones that I managed to get. Then the lovely Danny on Instagram, she messaged me the other night and said, I have found a website that's just put up an end of bolt of Tula that went out of stock quite a while ago and out of print. And she thought of me, which was absolutely lovely of her. She said it might be something that interests you, it might not be. But I went on there and it was a 1 metre piece of an All Stars print that went out of print a long time ago. And it is the owl print from All Stars. So I snapped it up and it was actually cheaper than normal price by about £1 or £2. So that came this week, which I was really happy about because I haven't really got any of that. I've got a teeny weeny little bit of it in a different colourway up here, but I didn't have any of it in this colourway, so I was really happy about that. The other thing that turned up this week was something else that I bought from a D-Stash in Canada on Facebook, and a lady was D-Stashing some homemade range of Tula Pink, which if anyone that knows me, I know that Judy from Running So and So will vouch for me for this, and the lovely Lorianne, and the Jen and Trish, I think, also have been looking for it for me when they've been to different quilt shops. And this is one of the most difficult prints in the whole of Tula's fabric collection she's ever done to try and get hold of. And this lady in Canada was D-stashing it, and I said to her, look, I don't care what the shipping is. Can I please have it? I'll pay the shipping, this, that, and the other. The shipping actually turned out to be really, really reasonably priced. It didn't actually cost that much more than it would have done if I bought it per metre here when it was originally on sale. And then the shipping wasn't actually really that much more than some of the shipping that people charge for UK deliveries. So that turned up this week. I ordered that about 3 weeks ago, I think it was. I was actually getting to the point where I was thinking, when is that ever going to turn up? But it did. So I'm super happy about that because I have used a ton of that on the front of caddies. And I actually have basically said that I cannot make any more caddies with sewing machines on them because I was unable to source the fabric completely. But what this means is that it now actually frees up the tiny little amount of that I have got left, because I will keep this as my archive stock, and then I can use the other piece that I have got to make a few more limited edition caddies for coming up to Christmas. So that arrived, and then this morning the doorbell went after we'd come back from Costco, because I've just been and bought tons of stuff for tomorrow's sewing social that is being held near where I live. And the door went when I got back, and there was another parcel, and it was another delivery of end of bolts I bought off a lovely friend, Diane, that sells fabric through her group on Facebook, which is Lily Smith Fabrics. She messaged me the other day and said, I've got a load of end of bolts of the neons and neutrals, true colours. Is there anything that you want? And I said, what have you got? How much have you got? Let me know how many meters you've got. I might just take the whole lot. So I just took the whole lot because I have actually nearly run out of all of these. I say that and there's quite a lot behind me. We won't tell anyone that. So I took the last of the polka dot, because I don't actually have much of the polka dot. That is actually not a lie. I ordered the green, the turquoise stripe, the mustard and yellow stripe, which actually is my favourite. It's a bit of a controversial one. Some of the Tula fans don't like this colourway at all. I really, really like it. I will show you the matching. This is the matching fairy flakes that goes with it. And this is actually one of my favourite colours. And this actually goes with the giraffe and this stripe. And I think they actually go really, really well. And I really, really like this sort of mustard tone background on here. But each to their own. Not everyone's allowed to like the same. Not everyone has to like the same thing. They're allowed to like whatever they want to like. But yes, I also got some of the lemon polka dot, some of the lime polka dot, which almost looks identical, and some of the green stripe, because you can never have enough stripe when you do the amount of binding that I do on bags. So that is pretty much all that turned up this week, all that I made this week. I have just finished another banana cake, which is for the social tomorrow. So if anyone wants to try the banana cake that's coming to the social, there will be some there. And that's about it, really. I'm now going to shoot off. I'm going to edit this later on today because I need to finish all of these sew together pouches, and I also need to put away all this fabric that I've been saving up to show you on Friday sews, because I am freaking out with the fact that I've got piles of fabric everywhere and I need to put them all on my bolts and put them in the wall. Not that they're going to fit in that wall, so I've now actually had to move on to another Kallax unit over there. But it's fine. I can still get in and out of the room. That's all that matters. I will see you all soon. Thanks for watching. Take care. Have a great weekend. And if I am seeing you tomorrow, I am really looking forward to it. And I will see you then. Ciao.